もうすぐ来るからまた別の。皆さんこんにちは、カノンカーのカノンです。なんと今はこちら新型のバンテージの試乗会にやってきております。さすがスペインのサーキット場っていうだけあって日本にはないタイプのサーキットの形してるなって、よりなんか遊び心があって楽しいんですが、お、来た来た来た来た。すごい、止まる時もキュッと止まってますね。今日ですね、このバンテージに乗っていくんですけれども、このプロドライバーの運転している車に同乗できる機会をお願いして得ることができました。やったーということで、今からあと間もなく同乗が始まります。
I'm very happy that I will get you giving me a ride today.
I'm looking forward to taking you out. Obviously, we've got the Monte Blanco circuit.
Yes.
I've got a lot of race background with Aston Martin from 20 years of racing their cars.
What?
More recent years, I've had more time with the road car development. So it's been great. You know, really exciting for me to have a small involvement with this project. They've done an amazing job. Well, you're going to find out. You'll see in a minute. But in terms of the drivability, the fun you can have behind the wheel.
Yes.
But also the precision that the car gives. So it talks to you, it tells you where the limit is and what's happening. It never does anything that is going to be a surprise or bite you, which is something on a racetrack you don't want. You don't want surprises. You want to have that trust with the car.
So for this, all the drivability stuff that you involved for this car, right?
I just get dropped in every now and again to sort of, hey, what do you think of this on the car? And I guess it's that experience I've got from like 30 odd years of racing and 20 years of racing with Aston, that I have a good understanding of what the car should feel like on a racetrack. And we're not trying to make these cars race cars. They've got lots to do in terms of they've got to be nice on the road, just on the normal journey.
Yes, yes.
But when they do come to the racetrack, then we need it to be engaging for the drivers, you know, for real drivers to excited about driving the car. And I think that's one of the hardest things for car manufacturers, to get that balance between what they can achieve on a circuit if someone wants to drive fast and enjoy the car away from the sort of the roads, but then also super rewarding when you're on the road as well.
Seems like it's time for us to get a ride.
If you're ready, I'm ready.
I am.
Come on, let's go and give it a go.
Thank you.
No problem.
My name is Cameron. What's your name?
I'm Darren, one of the test drivers at Aston Martin.
For this Vantage?
Yes, yeah. So I've raced the Vantage, well, since it came back to motor racing in 2012.
Yes.
So the older edition and the current one, and now also the new version that we're in today. So I've been involved with all the race cars, GT3 and GT4s and GTE before that.
Oh my God!
So yeah, lots of time at Le Mans in a Vantage.
No way!
So you ready to go?
I am!
Okay, good.
I am so honored because you're the actual professional driver and you experienced a lot of like races before, like romance, right?
Yeah.
Because of my skills or techniques, I could not exceed that limit.
Okay.
You know, by my skills. But I can see through your driving skills today, so I'm so happy.
Let's see if I live up to what you're thinking. Let's see what happens. Can I go?
No, not yet.
Right, okay.
Can we go first?
I'll find out.
Yeah, okay.
How many times have you actually lapped for this course?
This circuit, not so many. Like, we've been here now 3 weeks, but maybe I've done like 30 laps over that time, so...
That's it?
Only 30.
It's clear, I'll send you.
Okay, cool, brilliant, thank you. It's mainly, all the cars have been driven by the guests and the media, so...
Okay.
I'm really happy. When you said, oh, can we go and do a lap? I was like, yeah, great.
Yes! Push hard!
This is my fun bit.
Yes!
ちょいとここでアストンマーチンについて。1913年に設立されたアストンマーチンの会社名は、創業者の一人であるライオネル・マーチンが車が丘を登ってタイムを競うヒルクライムというレースの一種で、アストンヒルクライムで成功を収めたことにちなんでいます。アストンはアストンヒルクライムから、マーチンはライオネル・バーチンの名前から、2人の名前を組み合わせて作られたブランドなんですね。1920年からアストンマーチンは24時間レースのルマンなどのレースに参加してモータースポーツ界で名を馳せ始めました。財政的な困難にもかかわらず、ブランドのパフォーマンスとスタイルへのこだわりは揺るぎませんでした。1950年代にアストンマーチンは DB シリーズで大きな成功を収め特にこの DB5 はジェームズ・ボンドの愛車として一躍有名になりました。今日アストンマーチンは高性能スポーツカーとラグジュアリーカーの代名詞となっています。バンテージはその代表的なモデルの一つで、今まさに乗っている車、レースに向き合ってきたアストンマーチンの今の答えがこの一台に詰まっている。そう思えばなんだか感動しちゃいますね。そしてここでなんでか知らないけど出てきたマイク。 そしてついに日本語も出てきてしまった。こんなことはあまりない。自分でも初めて。Oh my god。 おお、最終コーナーでタイヤが鳴った。地面に吸い付くような感じもパワーも圧倒的迫力。そしてホームストレートに戻ってきたので、ここでおそらくトップスピードが出ます。そう思って一度置いたカメラを出してみると
250? 260?
トップスピード264、200キロを超える速さに圧倒されます。サーキット上の動画も撮りたかった。そしてタイヤはここでもそしてまだまだ続く。シートベルトをしていても体ごと動く。今まで乗った中でダントツでパワフル。一番乗っていて面白いと思える車でした。どんなに隣で騒いでも一糸乱れぬ集中力。こんな力いっぱい走っているのに常にリラックスしているように見えます。これがプロドライバーなのか。
I'll let it cool down now. Enjoy.
It was the best! You are awesome! Oh my goodness.
I was worried with you holding the camera, like I didn't want to brake hard. I was thinking you'll let go of the camera, but
Oh
you did
no,
a good
don't
job.
worry.
But you can see, like, obviously this car has got a lot of power, 650 horsepower. So it's very controllable.
I could feel that even if I'm not a driver. Feel the information about this car and the truck and how this car is responding.
And it's lovely to play with. This car really comes alive on this circuit, and it's a lot of fun behind the steering wheel.
It is. Actually, I was really surprised that you did like drift, right? A bit, you
Yeah,
know.
a little bit, yeah.
It happened for this, tight
Yeah.
S corner. That was very controllable. I did not feel any fear. I could tell this, the car's capacity was so large.
We were running in track mode then,
Yes.
and we had the sort of individual traction control setting, and you could tell as we come out of the corners it let the car drift a little bit, but it kept it under control, but it didn't let the car slow down, it didn't hold it back. You always had that momentum going forward, so that's what's really nice about this traction control system. It enables you to push the car, but also have a lot of fun.
Yes. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. Any emotions that this Vantage answers, our passion? Indeed, you are a god.
No, I just go around in circles a lot. So, out on the racetrack is the place I love being. It's my favourite place in the world. And I love the fact that I get to do it with the new Aston Martin Vantage.
Yes.
So, when you said, oh, can I give you a hot lap? And it's like, of course, I would. My pleasure. It's always a pleasure to take people out and show them what the car is capable of.
What was the really hard things for you to do it as a part of this?
Probably the most difficult part is to get the drivability in the engine performance. If you look at the current Aston Vantage that's out there at the moment, obviously coming to this now is it's over 150 brake horsepower more. You can put more power into a car, but if you don't balance everything else out as well, drivability and the handling characteristics, suddenly you have a car that is out of balance as a whole.
And then one more questions to go. You said that you've been developing a lot of other cars, so for example, like GT cars, right?
Yeah.
How do you make different in terms of because it has the characters?
What a race car has to achieve is fairly basic.
Yes.
It has to start. It has to be able to do 60 kilometers an hour down the pit lane.
Yeah.
And then it has to go on the racetrack and go as fast as possible for the length of the race.
Yes.
They're quite simple, relatively, the objectives.
True.
But when you have a road car, there's so many things that the car has to be able to do for each individual owner. It's got to be, obviously, this type of car. It's got to be exciting to drive on a track for a track day or something like that. But it has to be usable by everyone for every type of commuting. And that's different parts and different regions of the world. Cold temperatures, hot temperatures. The width of what a road car has to do compared to what a race car has to do it's like 10 times, if not more. So obviously my experience of race cars is I've come into this world of automotive and I'm actually realising how easy we have it in the racing world compared to what the engineers have to do within the automotive world. So it's an interesting challenge for the car manufacturers to be able to produce the cars that they do.
新型バンテージでは5つの走行モードがあります。スポーツプラストラック、インディビジュアル、そしてウェットモード。話を聞いてみました。
So this car starts with sport, so it gives you enough feel for what's going on with the car, and then obviously you go sport plus, and then you go track, and all they're doing is they're focusing the driving element of the car, so everything becomes a bit more sharper, response in the throttle, and then gear shifts, etc., etc. Starting point sport plus, track, individual mode, so you can play around and find what suits you, and also wet mode as well. Which is, it's not like clamping everything down to stop you enjoying the car. It's just giving you the right support when you're in grip sort of conditions that are low, basically. So that's a nice one to use when it's been wet or raining or something like that. So
What kind of your experience was the best on the track?
for me, like my favourite all-time car is the DBR9, Aston Martin DBR9 GT1 car. So that's my all-time favourite, and we finished racing that car like 15 years ago. So it's now becoming a historic car. But that said, you know, the bit that always impresses me is how the road cars are. They never stop improving. You know, we haven't found the ultimate limit. It's always more technology comes along from the tyre manufacturers, from the engine development, from the materials we use and everything else. So, you know, that is just going to keep evolving, and it's very exciting. You know, it makes it exciting to see what the future will hold.
Oh my goodness, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
I'm so happy that I just cannot wash my hands because I really did it.
We're having lunch now, so maybe wash your hands.
次回キヤノンがバンテージを運転する、お楽しみに。ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価、全部読んでるコメントお願いいたします。それでは次の動画でお会いいたしましょう。バイチャー。